Good afternoon, my friends. Here I am, after my last clip of touring the rolling hills of Lake Constance and indulging into some hearty meals in Zurich's gourmet restaurants. I'm starting today's adventure in the small town of Baden, which is well known as a spa town and a wellness destination, due to its mineral hot sulfur springs, discovered during the Roman era, more than 2,000 years ago. Beside this, it also offers a wide range of tourism and leisure activities. As the city is picturesquely centered around the river Limmat, it is truly a town of many contrasts. My interest today is to explore the charming old part of this city, as it is one of the highlights, and regarded as the most impressive of the medieval towns. As we can see, many houses here have been carefully renovated to the smallest details. The old wooden bridge I see here was newly built in 1809 by the architect called Blasius Balteschweiler, who lived in the nearby city of Laufenburg in Germany. It was designed as a beam construction, spanning over the 37-meter wide river, without the need of support pillars, which was at that time a marvel. Actually, the original bridge was dating back to the 13th century, and since then, the bridge was guarded by the imposing Landvogtei castle, which was built on the opposite side of the river and first mentioned in 1265 as the Munot Fortress and the Count's administrative seat. The castle and the bridge had many ups and downs during the last 800 years, so needless to say that this place has a very interesting history. The city of Baden was founded in 1291 by the famous European Habsburg family. In 1415 it was conquered, together with Aargau, by the Swiss Confederation. Later it was named as the capital city of the former Canton Baden, from 1798 until 1803. In the 18 and 1900, Baden gained more and more importance as an industrial hub and was well connected with Zurich through the Swiss Northern Railway, also known as the Spanish Bratleibahn, connecting Zurich to Baden as the first railway in Switzerland in 1847. With its amazing history and its well-preserved medieval town, it is a must-visit city when you are here in Switzerland.
Irgendeins.
The next day. Now, I am on my way to see the yearly market in Grüningen, a town in the district of Hinwil, located in Canton Zurich, which is also known for its notable and well-preserved historic village center. Grüningen also has a castle that was built at the early 13th century, and started as a small settlement growing around the castle and developing into a medieval city, with fortifications and market rights. During the 1370 and 1380, Grüningen was raided several times by the people of medieval Zurich, and with the peace agreement signed in 1450, Grüningen returned to Zurich, and remained in domain administrated by Zurich until the French invasion in 1798. So much of Grüningen's historic background which always fascinate me. Anyway, today I am here to see the Landvoogdiemarkt. It is an open market from one end to the other of the village, occurring on a yearly basis, and lasting for 2 days. A tradition going back hundreds of years, when it solved many problems for the people, farmer and craftsmen, trading and selling their surplus for gold that was needed to pay taxes. In short, it was like a supermarket for the commoners, doing their groceries, finding products for the right price and quality, as well as a social and cultural place where new ideas, innovations, gossiping and the latest news were shared. Come join me going back in time, experiencing and feeling how our ancestors lived and survived in these times. Good morning. Today, on my last full day in Switzerland, I have an exciting program which has been thankfully arranged by my good Swiss friends here. A trip on the river Rhine, starting at the picturesque city of Constance Kreuzlingen and traveling down on the river to Stein am Rhein by Schaffhausen, exploring the beautiful riverside, visiting the stunning Munot Fortress, and last but not least, the mighty Rhine Falls of Switzerland. So let's begin with a car and train ride passing through the beautiful countryside of the northern parts of Switzerland, driving towards our starting point in Constance, right on the Lake of Constance. Our vessel is departing well before noontime, so we planning to have our lunch here on board, as the whole trip is around 50 kilometers in length and lasting nearly 5 hours. Now it's, ahoy and welcome aboard. Experiencing the left and right Rhine riverbank from an entirely new perspective and more relaxed. Sailing on the most beautiful waterway of Switzerland through amazing landscapes without the travel-related stress. Man, I really start to fall in love with river cruises, as I can sit back on deck and watch as remote hills and towns slowly passing by. And there are so many things to see, like on the river section between the medieval town of Stein am Rhein and Schaffhausen, I can see many well-maintained old houses with frescoes and beautiful paintings. A stroll through the historic alleyways to the Rathesplatz or Town Hall Square are well worthwhile. Now, arriving in Schaffhausen, our cruise final destination. After our small sightseeing along the Old Town Main Street, and indulging on the reminders of the medieval period, such as the All Saints Minster and its museum, as well as the picturesque alleys, town squares and houses, decorated with numerous oriel windows, we set our sight for the mighty circular Munot Fortress, which was constructed in the late Middle Ages. It is surrounded by vineyards and serves as the Schaffhausen symbol towering high over the city. I learned that the Munot Fortress remains nearly exactly as it was built, an original castle of the antique Renaissance. Its most distinctive features are the cavernous caponnière galleries in the foundation, upon entering the castle from below, and walking the winding stone path up the turret. A single large round tower rises from the open stone upper platform, with beautiful views over the city and out to the Rhine, past the Roman turret. Well worthy of a visit. Here, finally we are at one of Switzerland's main attraction. Welcome to my last destination on this Swiss visit, the mighty Rhine Falls in Switzerland, the largest and the most powerful waterfall in Europe by volume. The Rhine Falls is located on a stretch of the upper Rhine River, known as the High Rhine, where a 150 meters wide water cascade splashes down a 23 meters drop to the lower level of the Rhine, creating the immensely picturesque Rhine waterfalls. I am simply blown away by the sheer power of the Rhine Falls. As I learned, it is particularly powerful during the summertime when the glaciers up in the Swiss mountain thawing, and releasing their ice mass. And that's when the water flows at an impressive rate of 600,000 liters per second. Where during the winter time the water flow is reduced to 250,000 liters per second. Still very powerful. Standing here on the right-hand side of the river bank, I can easily see the Schloss Laufen, or the Laufen Castle, overlooking the thundering Rhine waterfall and dating back to the year 858. The castle is sporting a panoramic glass elevator, offering incredible close-up views of the imposing site, while it takes you down closer to the Rhine Falls. From here you also have the option to climb to the central rock, along a footpath, leading past the thundering waters to the fishnets platform. Well, this one is certainly not for the faint-hearted. A boat ride to the Rhine Falls basin and the rocks in the middle of the Rhine is much easier and still full of excitement. Last but not least, it's good to know that the Rhine Falls are around 15,000 years old and created by the tectonic shifts during the Ice Age. At least this stunning site is not man-made. With this information I am ending my video here. Thank you very much for watching and see you in my new adventure, back in Southeast Asia, coming up very soon.